time. I cop the chromed out, hard top career with a shine. I got some time, they ain't I get better with time. Who got a flow in a live show better than mine? I got a packed house yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. I'm a hot girl yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All the dope boys yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Front the back day yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Mic check, 1 2 1 2. You wanna beef with the king? What is you gon' do when you show up on the scene with a two? You and your friend and play a little 2 on 2. If you do half of what I do, you'll be hitting the deck. I gotta to get some respect. I'ma make it hard for another sucker to flex. Show him this ain't the squad for a sucker to test. Pimp, my too large and we way too fresh. Work well with and quick to check a lane like a game of chess. You wanna be better, bring your best. Cause we be standing in your front yard yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All the hot girls yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All the dope boys yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Front the back day yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All the front yard yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All the hot girls yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. All the dope boys yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Front the back day yelling, bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Oh! Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. 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 You just heard the sound of the king of the South. T.I. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out. Bring 'em out, bring 'em out.
You ain't never been a skate town. On a national, you know it go down.
Kilo Ali flow. Look, from the east side on a Friday night, met a bunch of to the Golden Glide. The lows and highs, me and all the bros in a stolen ride like, man, they outside, so I'm staying inside. Show to you and I vibe, take a few like Tupac. I seen a bunch of mean guys in a band and a tie, throwing up the west side, giving side eyes. Ain't nobody that I really recognize. I ain't surprised to ride the killer vibe. Probably be the reason you die trying to feel alive, but I'm incentivized by in the thighs, gripping on it like I'm picking the prize. They hit the crib with a collide, but really ain't tripping. We can kick it and ride through the
Got cash to blow, hollering at the keep my number locked. I'm on the couch at your mama house. Ride around, bubble loud with the window down. Some of y'all done lost y'all mind. Baby, let me see you pop that spine. I can see from the front and I knew at once I was gonna have to walk back by. From the spots, but I be on Old Neck. Better pull up on my cousin on Rainbow Drive.
Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. As the work week kicks off tonight, another week of football comes to an end with a Monday Night Primetime contest between the Houston Texans and the Seattle Seahawks.
Set to kick off.
Kaimi Fairbairn ready to get this one going. And here we go on Monday Night Primetime. Here's Kavontae Turpin on the return. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. Let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10. Herbert throwing right away. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Go.
Knowles sent in motion left. 1st and 10, Herbert. Bails out of the pocket quick. No place to go, so he just threw it away.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Working out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
And I think that's a little taster, a little entree of what's to come for this wide receiver. He's going to have to make some plays into some contested coverages, and he couldn't do it right there.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. Now Herbert again. Has a downfield working the left. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans take a 6-0 lead right away.
It's an old adage, but it's a true adage. Speed kills. And gosh, I love that, Kate. Right from the jump, you don't wait to get your playmaker started. Get him the ball early and put a fear of God into this defense.
That one splits the uprights. And the Texans will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. On the return, it's Kendre Miller. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
At their own 24-yard line.
Ready.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10.
Ready. Cougar 19. Ready.
They'll run it with Travion Henderson. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing them a loss. First play of the game. So some immediate revenge for that last play, Brock. I don't know. What do you think? Is it going to take away the pain from giving up that big run the prior play?
Not necessarily, because it really does take a group failure to give up a big run like that in the NFL, but it also takes a whole lot of teamwork to knock them behind the sticks. Job well done there.
Headed in reverse so far. Time to shift into drive. Here's 2nd and 14.
Ready.
This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. Now that's not what the offense dialed up. They stick him for a loss. It's going to be 3rd down.
Taken down back at the 15-yard line.
Buffalo 18. Tag.
3rd and long for him here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So no initial clapback, at least not immediately. Gonna have to play from a deficit for at least a little while as that opening drive stalls out.
And your hope here offensively is that deficit remains unchanged when you get the ball back the next time, because you do not want to be looking 2 scores down to start this one out.
At their own 31-yard line.
New set of downs for him from the 31.
Baylor tight. Set. 380. Drop. Set.
Here's Herbert, 1st and 10. Catch made by Keaton Mitchell. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. He picks up 28 on the play. And it'll be 1st down, Houston. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory.
Set. Stop. 5-9, 5-9.
Man in motion, out of the slot. Herbert on first down. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. And no look on his first look of the game, and now it's second down.
Run.
They send a man in motion.
Run. Go.
Quick throw outside, and they might throw this again. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Quay Walker in to pick it off. And the Seahawks are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
Intercepted. The Seahawks take over first
The
and
Seahawks
10.
in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. First and 10. Play fake. It's Milton. He'll get it complete to Travion Henderson. Tonight's the night for football, everybody. The bright lights are on, the stage is set, and the crowd is ready. It's Monday Night Primetime on EA Sports. Straight ahead with a nationwide audience tuning in. It's a Monday Night Primetime showdown between the Houston Texans and the Seattle Seahawks.
Kaimi Fairbairn is set to kick off.
Kaimi Fairbairn ready to get this one going. Monday Night Primetime is underway. Here's Kavontae Turpin on the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Texans take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Offense out now to get us started. It's first and 10.
Set. Lady. Grab. Baylor Tiger. Baylor Tiger. Ready.
Right to the air is Herbert. Wow, wide open here. Complete. 30. To 10. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans take a 6-0 lead right away. One snap in, and this offense as efficient as they could be, partner, and looking very dangerous to begin this ball game, too.
Yeah, you know, it's one thing for coaches to tell us in our production meetings they want to be a quick strike offense, got to be explosive. They put that talk into action. One play from scrimmage, one touchdown, and one massive statement sent across the field.
The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. On the return, it's Kendre Miller.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Seahawks just about set. Here's first and 10. Off the play fake. Here's Milton. Gets it downfield. On target to Ganson. And he's all the way across midfield down to inside that 45-yard line. Excellent pickup to move the chains. 36 yards in the end.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom! Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
He's not going to be happy picking himself back up after this. They're sent backwards on first down. And it's not just some quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this, too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock them backwards.
They break the huddle. It's second down now.
Get it.
Out of the gun. It's Milton. Short pass brought in. And he's just a little bit short of that first down. They stop him at the 33.
The smartest pass catchers I've ever been around, they know how to set up an outcut beautifully. They recognize when they have leverage, how to sell the deep route, and then boom, they just break it out as if it's nothing.
Henderson's going to get it on third down. Down to the 10. And they take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks finish off their opening drive. Here's Kaimi Fairbairn on for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Seahawks start off well to tie things 7-7. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. And he's going to elect not to bring this one out. So no run back this time. We'll pick things up from the 35. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, first and 10.
Lady. Grab. Hey, go line. 59. 5-9. Chill. Hey. 12. Hey, go Lions. Grab.
Herbert from the gun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
I can promise you that is a throw, and as a quarterback, when it leaves your hands, you do not want to flirt with as this game goes on. That is a prime one that DB can cut off and take the other way.
Now here's Keaton Mitchell with the run. Having gain of a handful there. Christian Gonzalez getting there for the tackle.
Humble 5-6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front seven.
Herbert now to throw on third. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets them the first. No doubt they take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Coleman trips right. Closer.
They've got a man in motion.
Ready.
Throwing on first is Herbert. Finds him over the middle. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Lion. Hey, easy. We'll go forward. Hey, Kappa. Hey, ram. Go.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Set.
On 3rd and 2, Herbert. Setting up the screen. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 4 there. And it'll be a first down, Texans.
This dude's just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
12. 5-9. Hey, go Lion. Baylor Tiger. Ready.
It's Herbert once more. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Ram. 380.
Putting a receiver in motion. Herbert to throw once more. Connecting on the slant. And he's going to be stopped about a half second before he can pick up the first. Ball down to the 26.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
He's going to be play number 9 of this drive, and we could see a 10th if they can get a yard here on 3rd down.
Let's go. Crowd right. Go. Set.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Tough one to retain through that hit. And now they're left with 4th and short.
Quarterback of his renowns, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion, well, it's just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
Baylor Tiger. Ready.
Herbert throwing on 4th down. No good. The pass goes incomplete, and that lengthy drive ends with nothing but a turnover on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
And no look there. That throw falls to the ground. Couldn't get it to Aronde Gadsden the second. So it'll be 2nd down.
That's a throw at this level. So much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. Got to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
He's got Emeka Egbuka. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
Alert! Alert! First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
A handoff for Henderson, running left. And he manages to get back to the line, but no further, as we're at the end of one. That's going to do it for our first quarter here on Monday Night Primetime. Both teams neck and neck so far. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. About set for the second quarter. Seahawks football here. They're looking down to 2nd and 9. That's completed to the right. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Hey, Ram.
Back to throw. Here's Herbert. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
On 3rd down, Herbert escapes the pocket. A lot of players around this one, and it is intercepted. Picked off by Devin Witherspoon. We've set it downs from 37.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Henderson on 1st and 10. He gets this all the way to the 25 before they stop him. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. On the line for another 1st and 10. Staying on the ground here with Henderson. And the ground game works for the touchdown. The Seahawks pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Fairbairn now for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Seahawks break that tie and now lead by 7. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10.
Go. 5-9. Hey, Ram. Hey, Ray.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. And this one is launched downfield. He's got it inside the 25. He goes the distance. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans can tie it up
some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Mike Tomlin never afraid to go for two. Has his offense out to do just that. And that catch in the end zone gives them the lead. Well, he just caught them the touchdown, Brock. Defense obviously aware of him as they line up for two. How did they lose him? How did they get it right back to him for the conversion?
Because he's that good. In moments like this, Kate, it's not even about the play, it's about the player. And when you got a player of this caliber, you find every way to get it to him. And just because he scored the touchdown doesn't mean you don't go right back to that well. I love it.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. He finds his running back, Henderson. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
Ooh, he knew he was going to pay for throwing that. I knew it from up here in the booth watching that happen. That's an experienced quarterback. If that first primary target isn't there, make sure you find your safety valve. And that got them some yards, so taking that shot, well, it was not for nothing.
They stopped him just in time. He got back to the line, but denied the yard they needed. 3rd down coming up. 3rd and a lone yard coming up.
3rd and 1.
Ready? Check match. Check match. Let go.
Sticking with Henderson. What a play. They never gave him a shot to get that single yard. He's going to lose some yardage. 4th down coming up. Man, some of these middle backers are so impressive these days, Brock. No problems at all for him to range downhill and cut that play down behind the line.
Kind of the calling card of the position played today. They're not as big as they once were, but boy, can they run. As you said, whether it's downhill or sideline to sideline like that.
Looking slant route, complete. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
As a quarterback, you just know in that situation, when you go for it on 4th down, it may mean sometimes throwing into double coverage. But if you're going to go for it, at least give your guy a shot to make a play. And against really long odds, he came up with that big-time catch.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. 3rd and 5 to Rondé Gadsden the second on that throw. So it's 2nd down coming up.
Ready? Viking 8. Ready?
Shotgun snap here to Milton. Has him on the quick hitter. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
That's good.
So after plenty of scoring already, we have reached the 2-minute warning. More from Lumen Fields coming right up. Here's 1st and 10 from the 47. Shotgun handoff to Henderson. And those running lanes are closing up fast, aren't they? He's held to just a yard.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
It's Ibuka on the slant. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks get some late points and the lead. Well, Brock, even with it being possibly the most popular route for teams to go to, sometimes you get in on the slants, you find yourself in the gap to turn it into much more, including what we just saw, 6 points.
All this time on task between you and I together, why do you think it's the most popular route?
Easy for the QB?
Yeah, I mean, short distance, easy for the QB, and it's also great versus man or zone. There really is not a defense that you can employ out there. When you execute it right and you execute it on time, the big plays, and sometimes like this, touchdowns will follow.
The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Running out of the gun with Mitchell. And he gets up for a gain of about 4. The clock rolls as the Texans try to hurry their offense to the line. Throwing now, Herbert. That's complete. Cole Kmet. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. Give him 13 on that play. And it'll be 1st down, Houston.
A gain of 13 yards. 1st down.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Connects here with Jalen Noel. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. 2nd and 3 now.
Let's go.
The Seahawks 41-yard line.
Hey, easy. We go orange. Let's go. Hey. 12. Let's go.
Herbert back to throw. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. That's going to pick up the first down after a gain of 26.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Set. 12. Set.
Mitchell gets it from the gun. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
380. Go. Set.
Herbert from the gun. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans tie it just before halftime. And that is his 3rd touchdown catch. Certainly enough to call this a very good game for him. And we're still in the opening half, so what else might he accomplish before we're done here? That one right down the middle. And they'll take the lead. The kicking team all ready for the Texans, and forward they run to send it away. Brooks now on the return. This makes it up to the 25.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Beginning a new drive here, but just 16 seconds to go before halftime.
19 strike. 19.
Here's Milton, 1st and 10. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Lante Taylor has it. He got in front of that one for the pick. Looked like that's the receiver it was designed to go to on that play, too.
Yeah, the QB just must have missed the lurky defender in coverage right there. That's where, as a QB, you've got to have the vision to not just see your route, but see those defenders in front of it. If you stare down your receivers in this league, turnovers follow.
Hey, Kappa. 21. Homie troops right. Let's go. Ready.
1st and 10. Here's Herbert. Firing one deep for the end zone. He's got it inside the 10. And they're going to stop him, but he got enough to make it 1st and goal from the 8. Timeout called by the offense, and with another timeout available, they could actually get another 2 plays if they work quick.
Set. 380. 5-9. Hey, go Lion. Hey, easy. We go orange. Let's go. Hey, ram. Right.
From the red zone on 1st. They don't connect there, and now just 3 seconds showing on the clock.
That's going to be a play tomorrow. When they watch it on tape, they're going to be kicking themselves a bit. Kate, you get man-to-man coverage down in the red zone, you got to take advantage of it. It's hard. Zone coverage and the windows are so tight. You get man, you got to find a way to win.
And this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Let's go. Set. Lion. 12. Baylor Tiger. Crowd right. Baylor Tiger. Go. 59. Hey, Kappa. 21. Homie troops right. Let's go. Hey, Ray. Go.
Throwing here just before halftime. Cut near the goal line. And he's going to be marked down about 4 yards away from that 1st down marker. Well, if you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Ready?
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line.
Go! Go!
Milton out of the pistol here. Flushed out of the pocket. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
That right there, Kate, that's taking the hard lessons from the previous drive and putting it into practice right here. You don't see a throw you like, it's too tight a window, don't risk yet another interception.
60 Eagles! 60 Eagles!
This is Henderson on 2nd down. And this will only complicate matters for 3rd down, partner. They're sent backwards.
Kate, I'll never forget walking into the Hall of Famer Dwight Freeney's meeting room with those defensive linemen. The late, great John Tierlink, his coach, he had a little sign up in his office, and it was sacks, and that money sign was the S, because ends and D linemen make their money with sacks. But you win games when they stop the run like that for a tackle for loss.
And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Defense wise to that call there. Receiver wrapped up for no gain. 3rd down coming up.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10.
On the jump!
1st down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Ready? Ready?
Line up the design keeper. And he's out of bounds just past, looks like the 40-yard line. A solid 8-yard gain there, and now they're going to have 3rd and 2.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Ready?
That one's out and cut on the right side. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle. So a fresh set of downs now from the 39.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
And off headed left, Henderson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
I know these DNs love to get to the quarterback. I know that sacks many times equals a bigger payday. But doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
Out of the gun, it's Milton. Completed over the middle. And he's going to be stopped, but not before he gets it down to the 14. Give him 25 on that play. And that gives the Seahawks the 1st.
That's another Seahawks 1st down.
1st and 10
at the 14-yard line.
It's Henderson on the give. And they take it across the goal line. Touchdown, Seattle! The Seahawks take the lead right away in half number 2.
But see, Kate, I think in bowling, you get 3 strikes, that's a turkey. You know, in hockey or soccer, you score 3 goals, that's a hat trick. I don't think I call this other than simply splendid.
And he reaches the end zone, so they'll be up to a 7-point lead. Well, not the way they drew it up, partner, but when it works, who cares? They didn't defend a check down throw, and it's open for 2.
I can still remember one of my first red zone days way back when. Touchdown to check down. Touchdown to check down. Now, I know it's not a touchdown, but this check down, well, it was a valuable 2 points.
And he fields this one, but is not going to return it from the end zone, so the ball going to be placed down at the 35-yard line. Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. 1st and 10.
380. 21. Hey, Kaplan. Let's go. Baylor Tiger. Ready.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. Catch made. Left side by Palmer. And he'll get it up near the 38-yard line before going down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
12. At the 38-yard line.
Go. Baylor Tiger. Ready.
Here's Herbert. Taking a chance to the end zone. Real shot doesn't work. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that passing, Brock. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player and now as a coach. Please don't do that again.
Kappa.
To the air on 3rd and long. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the defense comes through. That's going to back them up and bring up 4th down.
A number of times we see quarterbacks with his running ability make plays, critical plays on 3rd down. It's got to be refreshing for that. Defense to finally see them on the right side of it.
So here comes the kicking unit. I cannot believe they're going to try for this one. It's a deep shot for them from that left hash. Timeout coming from the Texans. That's their first. As that'll leave them with just 2 to use the rest of the way. Brian Anger getting the call on the 4th down punt. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. But still an excellent return that gets him up near midfield.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 28.
And into the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10. Starting on the ground with Henderson. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line. The presence of those tight ends works both ways, Brock. You know this. Gives them more blockers up front, but it also clues the defense in to be ready for that run.
Yeah, you could put 7 blockers up there, even put 8, I don't know, 9. All the blockers in the world, but if they don't work in concert together to create a lane, it doesn't matter.
Completed out to the left on that quick throw. And he'll get this through midfield and starts pushing into Texans territory.
Small pass, big results. This dude is just a juggernaut with the football, and once he gets rolling, it gets tougher and tougher and tougher to stop him from playing add-on with those yards.
Let's go.
Shotgun now on 3rd down. He had it for a moment, but a complete defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Couldn't find Rondé Gadsden the second on that throw. And that leaves them with 4th and 5.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Okay, break.
4th down and 5. The offense staying out there.
Go.
Looking to throw. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
You know, these 4th down plays are all about trust. You lean into what you do best. Unfortunately, with the lack of execution, you're going to throw that one off the playlist.
Empty backfield now. Running back motions out left. Herbert on 1st down. On it, and he nearly picked it. Oh, couldn't hang on in the end. The offense got lucky on a risky throw there. It's second down. Well, he already has himself one interception in this game, partner, and throws like that are going to find him another if he isn't careful.
Yep, those are the throws you want to intersperse and sprinkle into your passing game, because if they become the norm and you're constantly thrown into coverage, that's when one pick becomes two becomes three, and on and on.
And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
So just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. It's the Texans who have it to start here, and they come in trailing on the scoreboard. So first down from the 41.
Delta, stop. Hey, Kappa. Home troops right. Right.
To throw, Herbert. On the move, headed right. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better and make it another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Ready.
They'll run here with Amari on Hampton. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on second down.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Third and 10. Can this offense get it done?
21.
Third and long for him here. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrives at the exact same time there. So that brings up fourth and long.
Hey, I've talked to you over the years, the transition to the NFL where the windows to throw are small. On third down, smaller. Put dime defense on the field, and those windows become almost non-existent.
Let's go. Set. Baylor. Let's go. Hey, ram. 12. Let's go.
Desperation time here. He's got it to his running back. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. That's a 26-yard gain on fourth down, partner. Talk about a huge play there to extend this drive. To the line and set. Here we go, first down.
Hey, go Lion. It is. Crowd right. Go.
Man in motion here. First and 10, Herbert. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. Looking quickly here.
First and goal at the 3-yard line.
12. Hey, go Lion. Hey, Ray. 59. Set.
Herbert to throw once more. Into the end zone, and someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So now it'll be second and goal. So they fire for the end zone on first down, Brock. I think a lot of folks probably assume after the incompletion it'd be a run here on second and goal. What say you?
Yeah, I think you always got to be careful about assuming. As a fan, as a defensive coordinator, I think as an offense, you've worked on it all week, continue to get to the stuff you trust the most.
Lucky that didn't end as an interception. So they'll be left with third and goal.
That was it. That was their chance to escape this series. They were looking for a way out without giving up any points, and that was their ticket off the field. Unfortunately, they just couldn't quite hang on.
Third and goal. Here's Herbert. And he's got it It's in the end zone. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans now trail by just a point in the fourth. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
The Texans will line up for the 2-point conversion.
He has it! And he can't take the completion across. Defense on him fast and bringing him down to deny the 2-point conversion. Things trim back down to a single point, Brock, as they send this off and away. Brooks now on the return. This manages to get just beyond that 30-yard line. New set of downs for him from the 31.
Check, check. Let's get up.
They give now to Henderson. Up the sideline, past the 45. And now he's going to head out of bounds after a nice game. It's a pickup of 26. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle. One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Going to the ground again on first. Nothing doing here as he only manages the arm.
The only thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
Go! Ready?
Shotgun snap here to Milton. Hits his running back. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, kid, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Cougar 19. Hey, smash. Check, smash. Check, smash. Hurt, hurt. Ready?
They give now to Henderson. He's out in the clear. And he's going to have the Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks grow the lead to
That's just simply the difference-making edge that these elite running backs bring to you. A lot of backs can get you 10 yards, 20 yards, but the elite backs, they can take it to the house.
Fairbairn connects on the extra point. And the Seahawks grow their lead to 8. Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. The Texans set up nicely as they come up to the line, 1st and 10.
Ray. Delta. Hey, Ram. Go. Baylor tight. Let's go. 21. 12. 5-9.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Has him on the quick hitter. So a solid gain there, Brock, but still 3rd down and short that they've got to figure out now as they pick up 9 on that previous play.
Baylor Tiger.
He'll throw it.
You never, ever, as an offense, like 3-and-outs, Kate, but you really don't like them on third down when you throw into tight coverage like that. Got to manufacture a better look.
59.
Desperation time here on fourth. Austin makes the grab downfield. And he's going to have this one down to the 20. Offense in the hurry up here.
And the Texans, first down. First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
Here's Herbert, first and 10. He brings it in. And in he goes for the Houston touchdown. The Texans cut it to just 2 late in the game. So there's part one, Brock. They get the touchdown that they desperately needed. Now, you'd imagine, comes a try for 2.
Yeah, and this might be just as tough as to go get that touchdown they just did because, well, they work on 2-point conversions, but they're difficult. This is also a must-have, though, Kate, if they want to try and force overtime.
Catches it at the 1. And he isn't going to get it. He's not going to get it. They needed that, too, for the tie. But the defense makes a stand that may decide this game. And it looks like the Seahawks are able to recover that kick. And he has it to the 42 before they make the stop. Seahawks just about set. Here's first and 10.
Check, check.
Here's Henderson. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. They manage 22 on the rip and a first down.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it. That offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
On the jump.
You keep this drive moving, partner. Here's another first and 10.
Come on.
They'll try the right side. Here's Henderson. Steer this one back inside Brock, and he finds him 6 yards. Houston calls it second timeout. They'll meet and decide what to do on this second down.
Here we go. Hey.
The run here with Henderson. And he'll score. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks go up by 8 at the end. And yet again, he's made a trip to the end zone, his 5th on the ground. And now just one more return visit away from tying that NFL single-game record. Point after upcoming, this for a 2-score lead to potentially clinch the win. And likely game-winning extra point strikes true, and that should do it. We get a 2-score game now late.
Texans 34. Kaimi Fairbairn set to kick off.
Fairbairn has it all set up for the kickoff. And that one flies right on past the end zone. Did not make an effort to even hit the landing zone, Brock, so they're going to gift him a drive starting at the 35. Nice starting spot for the Texans here. They're about set. First and 10.
Set. Home trips right. 5-9, 5-9.
Herbert from the gun. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Jahan Campbell makes the play. And the Seahawks get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Well, obviously not the cleanest game without 2 interceptions, but here's the key. This is where mental toughness for a quarterback becomes so critical. And frankly, why some of the best QBs playing today have baseball in their background, because you flush your mistakes. Okay, you strike out, you throw an interception, but you got to go get it in that next series. Got to put these interceptions behind and press forward ahead.
Victory formation here. Looks like they're going to take a knee on first down.
Ready.
Design quarterback run here. So several thousand 12th men and women cheering as the Seahawks win at home. And as we play in October, they have kept their perfect start to the season going. To the point, Brock, I think you could argue they might be the league's best team in the front half of this campaign. So for my partner Brock Heward and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott saying this has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Seahawks winners as we say so long from Seattle.